There's a few things we've been working on with Miss Miku. First of which is a relaxation protocol called Relax on a Mat. So first thing, we break out the mat. Best case scenario, you've got the same mat that you use every time, and starts to get them used to that. If you have a different mat you use on occasion, that's okay. They really get used to the protocol in general. But particularly at the very beginning, it can really be beneficial to always utilize the same mat. So I'm going to sit down on the ground here. Helps Miku get a little bit calmer. Put one treat down there on the mat for her. What I'm going to do now is shove my hands perfect in my lap, so she realizes that she's not going to get the treats by just going into my lap. And that SIT right there is the first stage in additional relaxation. So right now what we're going to do is we're treating every time she gets additionally relaxed. So here, perfect. So she goes into her SIT and also has come back to the mat. For stage one, we're really just trying to make sure that she, realizes that the mat is where all the good stuff happens. And then step two here is going into SIT into DOWN. You'll realize that the reason that I keep spelling everything, the reason that I'm doing that is because we're never guiding her through this. She's got to be able to purely work through this on her own and realize that she can calm herself down. Now I'm looking for her to start dipping her little nose down. When she dips her nose down, that is a treatable moment as well. Good, there we go. So once she continues to dip her nose down, perfect. Then we're going to be looking for additional duration of time with her little nose down there on the mat. So this can be utilized during your stay at a hotel. If there's a bunch of new noises going on and things that can get Miku excited. And I like to use it a lot of times at the beginning of a training session to just help the pup get a little bit more focused and hear things. She heard some pups outside. I'm just going to treat her right there just so that she knows that she was able to get through a difficult moment and still stayed relaxed. And so I want to treat her perfect for that right there. That's like the epitome of relax on the mat, is when she finally puts her little nose down and it stays down. So this is pretty much the crux. From A to Z, you're just working on getting her used to the mat being the area that she needs to go. Then she'll start offering up an SIT and then a DOWN. A lot of times then their hips will pop out to the side. Perfect. Miku's hips aren't cocked out, but that's okay. So having her head go down on the mat is the epitome of our relax on the mat. So again, then we're just looking for an increase in duration, and this can help her have some emotional intelligence. So you'll see there she just went after my hands, wanted to know, and if she can get a treat that way, she doesn't get a treat for doing that. We're just gonna wait her out here, wait till she does what it is that I'm looking for. So she is doing most excellent. Perfect. So our next exercise is a sit. And this is a clickerable exercise, so I'll need to make sure to get you a clicker. And there's some jumping, we'll work on that. But you'll notice that the relax on the mat is a non-clickerable exercise. So it can actually excite them when you click, and so we want to make sure that that's a non-clickerable. And this is a clickerable. So we got to where she was on a verbal cue. I was dragging the treat over her head and then getting it on a verbal cue. We'll see if she's able to jump right in on this one off a verbal cue. If we have to do some refresher. Miku, Miku. Miku, sit. Miku, sit. Good girl. Miku. Miku, sit. And so the clickerable moment for the sit is the moment that her butt hits the ground. Miku, sit. Good girl. Miku, Miku, sit. One other thing to make mention of is I say sit a maximum of 2 times. I just never want to overload the pup and give him an opportunity to work it through. So one more time. Miku, sit. Or jump up on the couch. Come here, Miku. This is also something that we can work on. We've got like a puppy couch that we use, but sit. Good girl. If that's something that if you want us to be able to get it to where she gets off of things, gets used to. Jumping down, that's something that we can work on as well. Miku, sit. Good girl. You did it. You get a treat. Yeah, you did it. Good girl. Miku, sit. Good girl.